Hello and welcome back to the Tarnished Badge, where each week I try to bring you stories on the Minneapolis Police Department. This week is no different, except it's a public service announcement. If you are ever in a motor vehicle accident, or if you have been in one in the past and you're still fighting your case, make sure your police report is not falsified. Make sure everything in that report is accurate 100% and do not accept it until it is correct. Let me tell you a short story on what happened to me. On March 12th of this year, I was involved in a motor vehicle accident in which I was struck twice by the same individual, and my vehicle was spun in a complete 180-degree circle. Now, Officer Michael Pfaff, who stated that he had filled out the report by viewing his police camera footage and by talking to everybody at the scene. Well, in his police report, he stated that I was coming fast out of the alley and T-boned the other driver and shoved her vehicle across the street. Now, how in the world am I going to come out of an alley, T-bone somebody, and then spin my vehicle around and damage the back end of my vehicle as well? Not possible. So I went down to the records department, told them that the police report was inaccurate and that it needed to be corrected because I, as well, am a paralegal or was a paralegal in Vegas where I had worked on over hundreds of police reports, motor vehicle accidents, and everything else. So I knew what to look for in a police report from a accident. Well, I contacted Officer Michael Pfaff, that's Michael Pfaff, and he refused to respond. So I contacted his sergeant, Mark Klukow, that's Klukow. He refused to respond. And when he finally did, after numerous emails, and my telling him that I was going to contact the internal affairs, the media, the mayor's office, and the Office of Police Corruption Review, he told me, I don't care what you do. In fact, I encourage you to, and you need to stop with your threats. Well, the only threat that I made was that I was going to go to the media. Well, that didn't do any good because unless there's a body, WCCO News doesn't care about anything. I've dealt with WCCO News in the past regarding other circumstances, and basically, if there's no body, there's no story. Anyways, so after dealing with the police officer, the sergeant, the lieutenant, and the inspector, and even Ashely Gold with the internal affairs, who stated that she did not care, she was not going to investigate, I went to the Office of Police Corruption Review. And same thing with them. They did not care. Now, my own attorneys, my first attorney was Vane from Aaron Ferguson Law Office, and he stated, "Oh no, I was the victim. The other driver was 100% at fault for going as fast as she did to spin me in a complete circle, and he should have gone after the insurance company. He should have gone after the police report, but he didn't. He just told me, well, we'll just make sure all your medical bills get paid." So after dealing with that moron for long enough, I went back to Ask Gary, which was a mistake going there the first time. I went there again, hoping that they'd be able to give me an attorney with some common sense that felt like working. Well, he did no better, and that was Jim Heuer, Heuer, from Heuer and Fisher. And all he could do was badmouth Aaron Ferguson's office. But then when it came down to putting your balls to the walls, he didn't do anything either. He told me the same thing, that I was a victim. She was at fault. We needed to fight the police report. Well, he never fought anything. So finally, I canned his ass. And now I'm stuck with no attorney. Not only that, but my attorneys, neither one of my attorneys even told Progressive Insurance, the other driver's insurance company, that we were fighting and disputing a falsified police report. Nobody did. I had to contact them. I didn't even get a call for an interview over what to get my statement for the accident. I had to call them and give them a report. My own insurance company said, well, we'll just pay the medical bills. We're willing to do that. We're not going to fight the police report, because I guess they're just as afraid of the Minneapolis Police Department as everybody else is. Well, you know what? I'm not. I'm not afraid of them. I think that they're pompous, arrogant, narcissistic. They feel that they can do whatever the hell they want. They can treat the black and the gay community, and especially the Native American community, and the mentally handicapped. U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland had to come into Minneapolis and do an investigation for police corruption, police excessive use of force when pulling people over, and God knows what else. I think people would be terrified if they knew how deep the corruption here is in Minneapolis. And that's with the police department. If a police officer like Michael Pfaff is willing and able to falsify a police report and not even lose sleep over it, not even care, and then his sergeant, lieutenant, inspector, and the internal affairs, and even the mayor's office, Mayor Jacob Fry, keeps saying how proud he is of his police department. They're one big happy family. They do such great work. Yeah, okay, sure. How many more police reports are being falsified out there? How many more people are being assaulted by the police department, by police officers? And people are just too afraid to stand up and say anything. Well, my friends, I really don't care. I'm tired. I'm still dealing with the concussions and the migraines and the double vision from the motor vehicle accident, and from being treated like shit by the Minneapolis Police Department, that I will keep this going, and I will help anybody that I can to stand up against the Minneapolis Police Department, because somebody has to. Somebody has to protect us, because Ashely Gold's not going to. John Johnson from the Office of Police Corruption Review is not going to. And Mayor Jacob Fry sure the hell is not going to. He's proud of them. And Elliot, Keith Ellison from the Attorney General's office, I have informed him numerous times, and they don't care either. So until next time, my friends, be safe. Carry your cell phone camera on you at all time. And if you feel like you're being pulled over by the police, put your phone on Facebook and go live. Protect yourself. Have a paper trail. And if you do ever get in a motor vehicle accident, I pray that you don't get injured, but make sure you get an attorney. Do not go through Aaron Ferguson or Ask Gary, but make sure your police report is 100% accurate and you fight that tooth and nail, because your attorneys won't. and the insurance company like Progressive and Cali Nygaard will just accept a falsified police report. And Nationwide is not on your side. They don't care. They are willing to pay for your medical bills than to go up against the Minneapolis Police Department. So until next time, my friends, peace, be good to each other, and please register to vote. We can't have another 4 years of that dumbass dump Trump. We need to dump the Trump. Peace.